Right guys, we've just arrived in Ho Chi Minh.
It rained
for 3 minutes, so he's taking that off.
Now it's off.
But I can't tell you, the vibe we're getting already is insane. It's just got so much going on and it's so cool. So we're going out tonight. We've landed, it's like 8 o'clock. We're walking to the hostel now and then we're gonna be heading out in Ho Chi Minh. But yeah, so far it's bloody amazing. Flight was good, a little bit bumpy, but yeah. Very much recommend Viet Jet Air, which is what we got. So yeah, here's to Vietnam and the next part of the journey. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm coming in from Ho Chi Minh City. Look at this. We think this is the Independence Palace. We've just stumbled across it. We've just had a Vietnamese food in a Vietnamese restaurant. I had a pho. We'd say pho, but it's pho. Something like that. So good. It was a chicken one, really, really good. You had pork and rice.
I had pork ball. Pork ball. No, it wasn't with rice. It was like it was beef. It was like sheets of beef and pork balls yesterday from one of the people who worked in the hostel told me to go there. And it's a 5-minute walk, and it was a small little cafe that did them, and it was about 2:30 in the morning. It was still lovely.
Yeah, we went out last night. We literally arrived in the hostel. It was a really nice social hostel, so we went up to the rooftop bar, made some pals, and they were like, come out with us. And there's a place called Beer Street, so we just went out there. I don't think it's called Beer Street. I think everyone here is just calling it Beer Street.
Yeah, it's the place that everyone goes and drinks. Yeah. It's got all the massive clubs, and we were like, we have to go and at least see it, but going with people made it
a lot better. Yeah. And we were out till like 3 a.m. So today we've just been walking around, had some food, went to the Vietnam War Museum, which was incredible. There's so many motorbikes here, it's madness. Like, I can't even tell you. Again, I'm so sorry. I am on my phone right now because we're staying in the hostel and it's quite hard to get all our things out. So my camera is tucked away for now. But I'll be getting it out as soon as I can. But for now, this is first stop Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. And then we'll be moving on tomorrow to Da Nang and then up north. So you'll be following us. So tonight we might go to Saigon River. So I'll show you some of the river when we do.
Saigon River.
It's probably not called Saigon River. I'm just saying that to make it sound a little bit more like, ooh. But the restaurants and everything here are so cool. The restaurant we just went to then was lovely. Staff weren't great, but they were very friendly. Just like, I think they're kind of, the problem is the pace is just slow. We're not used to that being from London. The pace is just slow and chill.
As the scooters fly past at 50 miles an hour.
The greenery here though is amazing. So yeah, we're getting chased by this coconut man now, probably trying to sell us coconuts, and we've already bought some. So yeah, we're going, and I'll update you. So chased by the coconut man, but he didn't succeed. They try and sell you it. They chase you. They make you hold the coconuts, which we did.
It's like a stick that leans onto your shoulder and balances out like a.
On the one side it's got all the coconuts, and on the other side it's got the coconuts like hidden in a fridge. And we didn't really know. We just thought this guy was helping us cross the road.
This was a couple of hours
ago. And then he was like, oh, try holding it. So we got some pictures, we held it. And then he literally got the coconuts out, but chopped the tops off. So there's no choice, because it's like, there you go. Oh, I've cut it now.
And then he tried to charge us like £6 for it.
And just so you know, everything here.
Okay,
thank you.
The palace is closed.
The palace is closed. Still open from the outside, so I'll give you a little view. Wait a second. So yeah,
but you couldn't fault this guy's sales technique.
No, he tried hard.
He was really nice.
And he did succeed in some ways, because we gave him some money.
Yeah, we gave him like, £1.50,
£2,
which is relatively normal.
Quite a lot more here, yeah.
But I wasn't going to pay close to a tenner for some coconut water.
Coconut water.
You can't walk off and be like, I'm not paying
Coconut
anything.
does not suit me, and I have had a sore stomach all day. So
it was good though.
It was good. It was probably worth it. But yeah, that is one thing you've got to be careful out for if you're going to Vietnam or traveling in general. There are some little things that people do in certain places you go, and it's their kind of, I don't want to say their way of scamming you, but in some ways it is, because you end up paying money that you didn't want to pay.
Or didn't expect
Didn't intend to pay. In Bangkok, it's with the tuk-tuks. you will probably get warned by your hostels before you go, but with the tuk-tuks, basically, some people will be like, oh, it's 20 baht, which is like 30p to go in a tuk-tuk around the whole of the city.
Or like a big bit of Chinatown.
Yeah, big bit of Chinatown. And we actually met someone who unfortunately thought it was legit and went on it, got a little tour, and then they basically drop you off an expensive tailor's or something like that, and they lure you in, so you end up going in, and apparently they're very intimidating once you're in, and you feel like you have to buy it, and in some ways you cannot leave without buying something. So he ended up buying a full suit, which was not what he intended to do.
$500 US.
Yeah, so that's something to be careful of in Bangkok. And here I just say be careful of, it's not that bad, they're not going to ask for much, but just in case they try and give you coconuts and give you money. But we'll keep you up to date with any things you learn along the way as well, with things like that, because it's always good to know before you go travelling what to kind of look out for. But in general, we felt so safe, people have been so lovely, and it's a great city. So yeah, enjoy it with us. We are cycling through the fields of Hoi An. Absolutely beautiful. The weather's a bit cooler. We're loving it. We've just arrived, so we thought we'd go on a little countryside bike. Place so far seems to be so friendly. We've met people in the hostel, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. We're quite happy that the weather as well is a lot cooler here for now. But yeah, bike ride and come along with us. Woo! Let's hope I don't crash.
Taste test. Yeah. Coconut coffee, Hoi An, corner of the road. I'm thirsty, so they didn't have water, so I'm gonna have coconut coffee. Really interesting. The coffee flavour still pokes itself through, but the coconut's very present. As coffees go, I think it's high. I'd say 7.1. I'm enjoying that.
Right guys, we are back, and finally now we're in the next destination. Oh, he's pushing me away. We are in Hoi An. Walking down the streets, it's so pretty here. This is known for like its lanterns, it's got beautiful scenery, it's kind of a bit more rural. So today we already did a bike ride around the fields, which was so nice. So yeah, we're loving it so far. We're off of food now, so I'm going to show you what food we get. We just got in a taxi with some other people from our hostel who are super nice. But yeah, we're having to like rejig our plans a little bit because there's a typhoon coming in Monday, Tuesday, so we don't want to do any of our motorbike tours anymore on Monday, which was our original plan. So slight change of plan, but we'll make it happen. And I'm still here with my travel partner.
Hey guys.
So yeah, we're loving Hoi An. It's really nice to get away from the city and just be amongst the country a bit. I mean, it's still really busy, but it's definitely
a lot quieter.
A quieter vibe. Sure. I'll show you some of these little streets so you can see how cute it is.
Okay.
We can get up. Wow.
Stand up.
Con cái bồn mà bó qua bồn.
Good morning, everyone. I'm coming from you from Hoi An in our hostel. We're both here. Somebody's a little bit asleep, but we're up at 5:30 a.m. Well, no, 5:10 a.m. and we're leaving at 5:30 a.m. We're basically getting a flight this morning to Hanoi. Fingers crossed that all goes ahead. Basically, we were unfortunately hit with some news that there's a typhoon coming in from the Philippines, which is pretty scary, but I think it's going to be absolutely fine. But basically our hostel's kind of like on the beachfront. Well, not right on the beachfront, but not too far back from the beachfront in Hoi An. And it's been told to evacuate because it's not got like a safe enough structure for guests to stay. So we were possibly going to evacuate and stay somewhere in the centre of Hoi An. But if the typhoon and the winds last for longer than we imagine, so it can be from like 1 day up to like 3 days, then we'll miss out on loads of things that we wanted to do up north. So if we just get up north, it opens up our kind of doors again, and we can do things like the Halong Bay and the Hajang Loop, which are all further up north. So we made the decision to head up there this morning. The storm is meant to come and hit Vietnam around later this afternoon / this evening. So we're just hoping it does come then and not earlier, because our flight is this morning. But our flight's super early, it's at 8:30 and we land in Hanoi at 9:50, and we're going further up north, which is kind of away from where the typhoon will hit. So yeah, all a bit of a change of plan. We've had to miss out of a few of the things that we've planned in between, but you know, you cannot plan the weather and we've just got to go with the flow. But it's something that we can say we've experienced and had to kind of deal with, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we will keep you in the loop with if our flight goes off, if we get there. We'll go with another group of some other people who are backpacking. There's going to be 4 of us on our flight, and then there's 3 going on another flight going the other way south to Ho Chi Minh. So we're all kind of getting out of here for now. But yeah, on that note, I will see you at the airport or in Hanoi if we make it. And I'm sure we'll be fine. But yeah, a typhoon is coming.